guys. You see? You can see, I think, how beautiful is everything around. You can see the views. Hello, beautiful people. How you doing? Oh my gosh, you can't guess where I'm right now. Finally, I got a chance to get and explore this amazing newly established resort called Gorgora Eco Resort. So I'm right here inside the resort to show you and to take you a quick tour inside this amazing luxury resort which is established very recently. So man, this is an amazing opportunity, and the first impression where I get in and trying to see what has been built all around, man, it's quite interesting and very amazing. So I don't know where to go. It seems very large and wide, and I see a lot of things all around, and you can see by this side this something amazing forest, or what you can say it, like I see some fruits, you know. This is very interesting, let's be honest. So I don't know what to do. Let's do this. I can take you a tour and we can see together what this eco resort looks like, the infrastructure and everything what is built here, integrated, we can see. I think we can explore. So that will be what this video will show you. And I see here first elfin reception. This is የእንግዳ መቀበያ። እዚህ እንግዲህ ጎርጎራ ላይ let me just say this for my Ethiopian audience who just only listen Amharic. So let me say this one. እንግዲህ ይሄ በቅርቡ በጎርጎራ የተገነባው አዲሱ ኢኮ ሪዞርት ውስጥ ነው የሚገኘው። ፈጠን ብለን እንግዲህ ዞር ዞር ብለን እናየዋለን፣ አሳያችኋለሁ። በጣም የሚገርም ነው። ገና መጀመሪያ እንደገባሁኝ የሆነ ገነት የሚመስል ነገር ነው እያየሁ ያለሁት። እስኪ አሁን የሪሴፕሽን ጋር ነው ያለሁት። you can see this one. I think you can see this is the reception, as you can see over there. That's what you see is reception, የእንግዳ መቀበያ ክፍል ነው። ስለዚህ ወደ ውስጥ እንግባና ስራ ይጀምር አይጀምር እርግጠኛ አይደለሁም፣ ግን we can see together what we can really get here inside this amazing and beautifully built resort called Gorgora Eco Resort. So let's do this. So I will just take you a quick tour inside this beautiful and mind-blowing eco resorts of Gorgora, which is built very recently and it was open for service even before 3-4-5 months. Wow. Look at this. On the reception room you got this. That's a counter where you can do your stuff with the reception. And this is how they welcome you on the reception room. You got this Ethiopian coffee ceremony service. This is quite beautiful. Let's see, with Ethiopian coffee cups, and this all around the coffee cup ceremony, those setters. Man, this is very interesting. Wow, this is also another stuff. Wow, that's very interesting. You can see how everything is done here properly. So let's go upstairs and hopefully, you know, I can get some beautiful views of this amazing resort. Yeah, on the gate they told me I can come here on the top and I can get an appropriate view. So we can do this. Look at, guys, how beautiful is everything here. Wow, everything is well organized. You can see. Do you see? Look at this view, guys. You can't imagine. Oh, you see how everything is maintained well here. Look at that greeneries, and I think this is an appropriate view where you can satisfy your viewing pleasure sitting on those chairs, taking and you're using some stuff. Look at the nature. You know, one thing what you appreciate when you see this resort, how it is built, it's built to be friendly with the nature. And as you can see, those old time trees are not touched while this thing is built, and this is what you can admire and appreciate, you know. They're trying to maintain what the nature has offered here on the very beginning, before this construction takes place, before they built this amazingly built resort. Look at this view, and down there you can see that beautiful lakes of Ethiopia called Lake Tana. So this is the reception room. As you get into the entrance of the compound of this resort, you got this well-built reception, and you can see the construction art still. It's just trying to resemble the architectural arts of castle facilities, as it is very close to Gondar, and as the buildings around Gondar has to resemble and show that amazing arts of what the medieval age. Look at that's what you see on the walls down there, man. This is absolutely amazing, guys. So this is on the first reception room. I don't know what anything are there we can see together. Stay tuned. We are going to discover a lot of beautiful things inside this amazing heavenly look resort called Eco Resorts of Gorgora. And many people request me to show you this in the comment section. I have seen, and I just made it today. I appreciate these people who work here. They are good and they cooperate me a lot, you know. So I will just take you a tour all around. I don't know, we can see everything close up. That's what we can do with this video. Let's do this. Inside this luxury resort built in the historical port city of Gorgora. Man, Gorgora is going to blow up, trust me. Having this amazing resort that will attract potentially for tourists to just take an amazing vacation, or whatever you can say it. Trust me, they will have an amazing time here if they can. Wow. And this will hopefully create a job opportunity for the people living around. Trust me. So as you can see, everything is well maintained. You see the nature here? This is mind blowing. Look at that. This is a thing for drive. It seems presidential block. Oh, that means I'm heading into the presidential block. Let's do this. Let me show you guys this amazing well-maintained greenery and foresty area inside this amazing resort. Let's see. Look at how beautiful is everything. My goodness. This one is, I think, coffee. This coffee plant, you see? It's a coffee plant. This. Oh, it bears some fruit of a coffee bean, you can see. Oh, it's well designed and well organized resort, guys. You know, man, look at those trees. Giant big trees are still inside this resort, and that's why even it gets such a name called Eco Resort, you know. Yeah, I love this kind of thing because, you know, everything should in line with nature, and it should be made to be friendly with the nature. Wow. So I think, as you have read there on the direction indicators, we are heading into the presidential block. I think the presidential blocks. Oh, look at this. There is mango. You know, Gorgora is also known for mango fruit production, and you see these all trees are mango. Look at how beautiful is everything here, guys, with this amazing nature. Oh, you see, no tree is touched here when these things are constructed. So the resorts, if they just make coffee, they can use their coffee. You can see here the coffee beans here. See all this row along this side, you got those coffees are grown here. Oh, look at this. Hopefully we can go up there and we can see those old things close up, I think. And you can see. You see, you know, historically, this city was founded by King Sisinios, the father of King Fasilides. You know, before King Fasilides came into power and found Gondar, that historical city. What I have just did some videos previously. If you don't check that, you can check it out. I have just did videos about Castle Fasilides, which is found in the historical city Gondar. From this point away 65 kilometers. So before King Fasilides came and found Gondar as a capital city of Ethiopia, this city, this port city, what you call it, Gorgora, was a capital city of Ethiopia, and it was founded by the father of King Fasilides, called King Sisinios. So it was used as a capital city in the medieval age, in the 17th century, and that's the starting time how this city called Gorgora begins to be founded. And even those, what you can say, the Jesuits that's coming from Portugal were, you know, guaranteed the land by this King Sisinios to stay and settle here in the city. So, but today, Gorgora get the best and an amazing result, I think. And hopefully, tourists will come and discover this amazing resort. You can't believe there is such amazingly built resort. Okay, let's see this one. What is it? What is it? Let me show you guys. There's some description or writers on this board. Gorgora Eco Resort በኢፌዴሪ ጠቅላይ ሚኒስትር ክቡር ዶክተር አብይ አህመድ ተመርቆ ተከፈተ. Inaugurated by His Excellency Abiy Ahmed PhD, Federal Prime Minister of Ethiopia. Okay, so I think this board, this description board, as I can see and read some of the things written on the board, it says የጎርጎራ ኢኮ ሪዞርት ፕሮጀክት ላይ ልዩ አስተዋጽኦ ያበረከቱ የጎርጎራ ኢኮ ሪዞርት ግንባታ ላይ የተሳተፉ የአባ አርክቴክት ኃይለ ጠገለ ማህበር ሰራ. Oh, so this board writes those planters or contributors for the inauguration and build of this amazing resort. So those manual workers, architects, those rich or wealthy people who contribute in just donating money for the construction or build of this resort. The name of these all participants who play some role in making this resort real are written and documented their name here. That's what these boards I think put it here. Wow, that's very interesting, man. This is actually, you know, let's be honest, me, I always ask when I see this kind of what great and big projects, those manual workers who just do things involving physically, you know, we don't give credit for those people, but here they wrote their name here, and that's very good. And those all people who contribute in all activities of what making real this resort are written their name on that board, what we have seen. That's very interesting. So you can see, still, let me leave your eyes with the camera and you can catch whatever my camera lens catches inside this resort. Look at this, the plants how maintained here. Oh, what is it? Something, this one I think, what is it? Oh, I think this is Helipad. Helipad, you see? This is the Helipad. Wow, this is amazing. I heard that this resort contains such helipad, so this is a helipad where helicopters could take off or land off. That's good. So this is amazing, and at the same time, as you can see, this is where you can just get an appropriate viewing point to view all around the surroundings of this resort. Down there you can see, I think, those cattle grazing that wetland. You can see the cattle. Wow. And that over there is Lake Tana, man. The biggest and freshwater lakes of Ethiopia, called Lake Tana. Look at that. So you can all around 660 degree. You can view your surrounding being on the top of this helipad. To function, dual purpose, bro. This is very interesting. Salam no? Dates no? I'm exploring this resort. Thank you. You see? Man, look at the view. You can't imagine, guys. Look at how beautiful views you can catch here. You see, it seems something a forest, bro, but you got those luxury rooms inside at the same time. It says the presidential block, so let me show you what those presidential blocks look like. Do you see? My goodness. Oh, this is the presidential block. What does that mean? Does that mean president has come here, or I don't know? Yo, sir. Hello. How you doing? You good? I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm from this, Traveler. Nice to meet you, my brother. Okay. I don't know where I'm heading, but simply when I get a space to walk, I walk, and I just trying to show you everything close up. And you can just comment whatever you feel about this video. A tour inside the biggest eco resort. In between of those presidential blocks or restrooms, I don't know, you got these amazing greenery things that will just give you an amazing feeling of connection with nature. What is it, Chan? I don't know what is it. It's a channel. Is it something for draining water down? It's for that purpose. See, there's something over there you can see, I don't know. So water could drain down through this without just creating any, destructive voice. I think that's the main purpose. I see this kind of thing in Addis. My goodness. Oh man. I didn't see this one. There is such amazing swimming pool. Look at this. Man, everything is done here amazingly. My goodness. This is a swimming pool you can do here, man. This is amazing, let's be honest. You can see how beautiful is the view being on the top of these presidential blocks. Wow. You can view, being here, you can view those, everything around, the surrounding. Over there, that's what you call it, Dembia, something like that, I think. And if you just crossing this lake further, you will end up to Bahardar, the capital city of the Amhara regional states of Ethiopia. So this is where you can enjoy or relax. Let's do this here. Let's do this. I'm just act like a boss now. As a president, I think, as it is a president block. I don't know why they give such a name, but now I'm feeling like a boss. Look at this. Wow. You can see down what everything looks like. And this is, I think, the tree called warka. It's an endemic plant, I'm not sure, don't quote me. And still you got those rooms, those chairs, something to relax after you swim. You can see that, to sleep. Man. Oh, so let's go down and maybe we can see everything close up. I just want to show you everything inside of this resort. What you love a lot is inside the resort you listen the voice of those birds. And Gorgora at the same time is a home for this kind of birds. There are various different endemic bird species. inside the lake as well as outside in the immediate surroundings of what the lake. And the lake is known for containing about uh, 37 monasteries, you know. So when you just come to this place, you got a lot of opportunities to explore. You know, there are a lot of what historical churches inside the lake, as well as by the surroundings of this lake, and that's why the lake is registered as bioreserves of these regions of Ethiopia called the Amhara regional state. And so, you know, there are around 37 monasteries inside this lake called Lake Tana, and you can get even other churches by the surrounding. So, you know, if you come here, you can study or you can get a chance to explore those volumes of what history that are kept here dating back centuries, you know. So even in the monasteries found in the lake, uh, you know, the remains or the fossils, can we say like that, the fossils of those all-time empires of Ethiopia is also there or housed there. And a lot of what historical things, the history of this country, the medieval age and the early age of what the 14th 12th century uh, heritages or historical heritage of what Ethiopia is kept, and the monasteries found on this lake. So one can come here making his stay in Gorgora resort. He can explore those old monasteries and the churches, the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo churches found around this city called Gorgora. You can get such a lot of opportunities, you know. So this is one thing that makes you to love these areas of what Ethiopia. Mahara region is rich in history. Of course, in every corner or directions of Ethiopia you go, you got a lot of what history, amazing histories. But here you got a lot more. Same. This is the Bangan rooms, you know. So let's go down. If there is where I can go down, we can go like this. Oh, see? Wow, I love everything, guys. You can see the trees, those plants all around, the greenery space. Oh, you can see that. Still you get such ripened coffee beans you get. Let me show you this close up from this plant, those coffee beans. Let me just take this one and eat. Look at this, how beautiful. Look at this. This is a coffee bean. In case if you don't know coffee plant, this is what it looks like. So you got coffee beans inside this resort. The coffee plant bee. Man. Everything is amazing inside this resort, let's be honest, guys. I'm amazed a lot how everything is well designed. You can see Bangano, and every structures of what the building, the rooms are designed to be similar with the cultural and everything of this neighborhood of Gondar, Gorgora, all around Gondar. You know, you got a lot of signs that basically describes the peoples of this neighborhood of Amhara. Everything is designed well. Let's do this tour, man, inside the luxury resort in Gorgora. Yeah, these are, I think, still spicy plants that are used in frying, you know, fried meat, tips, something like that. You can do this. And over there you got a tennis playground. Man. And here a mango fruit beer. Oh, look at this. Exactly, just can satisfy you if you make your stay here in this kind of resort. Look at that. I don't know, I will ask somebody to tell me how much is the cost if someone plans to make his accommodation inside this resort. Or I don't know, maybe I can tell you that later. The package and everything they offer when someone makes his stay inside this. And this one, I think, it seems something like an area for plant breeding. It seems like that. I see something over there. If you see, I don't know. So these are hoods inside the resort for plant breeding, or plant nursery. See, this is what it is. I read something over there. And at the middle of the resort you got this space for parking your car. And I see some structure over there. As you can see, that's the structure of boat. I told you every structural designs of those buildings integrated inside this resort are made to be similar with those neighborhood structure or cultural values. So that's made in shapes of boat, or you can say like ship. Okay, I don't know if you can see, that's for water treatment. That's very interesting, you see. Wastewater treatment, it says wastewater treatment. I don't know if you can read, but I can read that now. It says like that. So they have such a treatment for wastes that is disposed out from the resort, so it can keep clean the lake, you see. That's one interesting thing you can appreciate. Say just do things in such a way for waste dispose. That's interesting. And over there what you see is the entrance gates of the historical church called Devresina Mare. And this one is what? I don't know. Where is it, man? This is a thing. It's big building. I don't know if there is something right we can read. Oh, there is some right there. Oh, this is Tana hall. Oh, this is a hall, for hosting different conference or meeting activities. That's very interesting. It's big and you can see the shape. As I told you, I see this thing on the top of that presidential block. It's just similar to the shapes of what a boat, So it's made to be like that. So this is a hall called Tana Hall. You see, let me show you this close up. That's it. Tana Hall. It's good, man. Look at those stairs, maybe. That's a souvenir shop over there. Upstairs, going those steps, you get a souvenir shop. So you got such things still. It's very interesting. And this says Marina Lounge. What does that mean? I think this is a port, so Marina Lounge means when the people come from across the lake using water transportation, this is where they can do things whatever they want as a reception, So this is why it gets such a name, Marina Lounge, you see. Look at this. This is a port. I told you there are birds, you see, so these are some of the birds you can see. Look around. Look around everything. Man. And there you got some boats. I wish I do some trip inside this lake, but I don't know how I can do. Maybe if I go to Bahar Dar, we can do that still. A trip inside Lake Tana. It will be amazing. Do you see? This is the port. Is that something like parking your boats? That's, I think, the purpose. You know, you can tie your your boats on these well-made things. Maybe we can get in. I don't know. If we can get in, we can go on the suspension bridge on the port. I told you this is a port. You see, this is Gorgora weather. Gorgora port is here. We are now on the port. Oh, it vibrates. It vibrates. Oh, guys, you don't know what I'm feeling right now. Am I in the heaven? This is a heaven on the land. I like everything here, guys. My brother. What is it? Can I show you this? It seems like a tap water. Oh, do you see? This is tap water. I don't know. It's very interesting. Okay. It's good now. You can see. Look at this. That's the church I showed you yesterday. That's called Debrasina Mariam, Gorgora Debrasina Mariam. Saint Mary Church is there on the forest, what you see over there. Where am I now? Where am I now? I'm in the heaven, guys. Oh, it's beautiful, let's be honest. Everything is amazing here. Wow. So you got this island. Now, I think now you can see this beautiful lake. Lake Tana, the biggest lake and the source of Blue Nile River, you know. The Blue Nile, which supplies 85% of water for the river Nile that travels across Sudan to Egypt. I don't know, those Egyptians know that the source of that river, what they call it Nile, originates from Ethiopia, this lake, and they don't care about the health of this lake. If this lake dry out, Egyptian, there will not be anything you can talk about that Nile River, and there will not be anything anymore you can talk about the biggest and grand Renaissance dam that you refuse not to be built. But we built it, that's okay. As one African people, we can work together for mutual benefit. And so what I want to say here, you know, before 2 or 3 years ago, this lake was in a big threat of what being goes off or dry out, you know. There was a very stupid weed called mboj, I don't know what we call it in English. It was become a very big or dangerous threat for the water. It's like a sponge, and it you know, it absorbs the water, and it become a very challenging threat for the lake's life. But thank God Ethiopians, you know, cooperate, the diaspora and everyone, the government just cooperate and make sure the continuity and the lives of this lake. So Egyptians, let's work together to maintain the health and continuity of this lake, which is the biggest water supplier or tributaries of River Nile. 85% of the water is supplied for River Nile by the Blue Nile, which originates from this lake, Lake Tana. What an amazing lake we have in Ethiopia, man. Let's work and use this water resource to bring the changes we seek in Ethiopia. Look at this. Wow, it's calm. You listen the waves of this lake. Man, how beautiful it is. And you can view now from this again, this resort. It's by the shorelines of this lake. Man, do you see? You see? You can see, I think, how beautiful is everything around. You can see the views. This is quite interesting. Do you see? You can see that? The greenery all around. This is for your gym activity outdoor. Look at this. For dig-ups, ups and down. And that's, I don't know what it is. Oh, this is, I think, for running, you see? You can sit here, then you run. Being inside this amazing nature, viewing this beautiful lake, you can have your outdoor physical exercise activity here. Man. And then you walk through this, you run, you can do whatever you want if you love to do physical exercise. And if you have kids, that's it, where your kids could play. You can't imagine, or words can't express what I'm feeling right now, touring all around this amazingly built resort. You know why I'm saying this? Because the breeze is amazing. This is fresh, clean, you know. Oh. This is why I love to travel, man. Angara stream, it says, I don't know why. You know, Angara, there is a river called Angara in Gondar, and that's, I think, what they want to assign here a name. And what is it? My gosh. Let me show you this thing. I don't know what it is. Look at this. See, that's a nice water fountain. And this one is a mango. Every direction you go, you got mango. You see, that's a ship. Not a ship, I mean, like, it's built similar in shape with that of a ship called Ananesh. There is a ship called here Ananesh, which gives hugely transportation on this lake. So what you see over there, let me show you close up. That one is a ship. It's made in resemblance to the shape of a ship called Ananesh. So this is what looks like everything around. This is beautiful, man. So I told you this is made similar in shape with that of the ship, you know, the ship called Ananesh. It's, I think, another room where you can enjoy viewing this beautiful lake, man. So you can see the windows here. It's similar to the shapes of that ship. So it's made to be similar with the shapes of the ship called Ananesh. So maybe if I just go down there, I can get the full views of this structure. Man, you can still see how beautiful is the view. It just leaves you speechless, man. Every direction you walk, you got an amazing view. Every direction you walk, you got an amazing view. So this is what I told you. Yeah, it's just coffee, something. Yeah, you can serve such kind of thing, but it's made to be similar in shape with that of the structures and shapes of the ship called Ananesh. Look at this. Oh man, this is beautiful. See, let me show you this. That's it. The Yesi is similar to the shape of that ship, Ananesh. Look at, and you can see everything around. You can see even how clean is the water of this lake. I wish I could swim now. So I'm in the ship now, a ship that can't move anywhere. So this is a beach, man. Once you swim in that amazing swimming pool, you can do this here and on the beach. You can see that sand. Even though water is not filled, but this is beautiful, man. So you can do that. That's the beach. That's beautiful. Welcome to Gorgora and spend your amazing time. I will just tell you later how much is everything here, the cost. But they told me it varies from time to time. Everything is not fixed here. Everything is in place now, so what's left is to start and give service. So it's already done. So anyone who wants to come to Gondar, Bahardar and other hoods of this place, make sure you visit Gorgora, and you can make your stay here even. This is a heavenly made resort, man. Wow, this is very beautiful. You can see that. What I love is how they just make it in line to be nice in viewing that amazing natural lake. Is quite interesting. So here you got some gyms, man. Viewing this lake, you can do a gym. So you can do gym here. I see myself. You can see this is the gym, man. This is amazing and quite beautiful. So guys, I can't cover. You know, I walk a lot, but I can't cover. Even some left there. The Bangano rooms around there. That's also another amazing thing. You can go. So when you come here, you can just discover these all things. Man, everything what you look for, you can get here in this resort. Maybe I walk through this forest and I will end up the video around here. Man. What you doing, bro? You good?
Yeah.
You're just taking care of those plants?
Yeah.
Very good. Keep up the good work. Let me show you guys this. Look at this. You see? Oh. Now, what I can say, nothing. You see what it is. Man, this is amazing. I'm very sure I will come, you know. Just simply come here, even not knowing there's this kind of amazing resort. I heard the news, but I don't expect it's built like this. And when I see it, being happen live on the ground here, it leaves me speechless. I think you feel similar feeling what I feel. Man, there is a lot of what fruits, coffee, something like that inside, or in this side even. Hey, this is very interesting. I like it. I like everything, guys. You see? This is beautiful. So now, I'm just, I think, done touring all around. And I just want to thank these people working here, the people of Gorgora. I want to thank them and the people who just contribute and do all their best in making real this resort here in Gorgora. This is a treasure of what the country. This is how I think things to be done, or if we have some project has to be planned in such a way. And hopefully tourists will come and visit, and it will be, you know, we'll just regenerate the money we Ethiopians spend on building this resort. And I just appreciate all the people working on this resort to be real, you know, to be like this today. I appreciate, because I see the work is amazing. In my point of view, in my point of what thinking level, I admire the work because it's built and constructed friendly with the nature, with everything. So that's it, you know. I was just afraid this could be a problem for the lake unless we take such measurement actions, you know, in protecting and preserving the health of our lake, a lake which is registered by UNESCO as bioreserve. So it's well made, friendly, in line with this lake. So no frustration, man. This is great work. This is how things are supposed to be done. I appreciate this great work. So I'm just gonna say to you guys goodbye. And if you love and appreciate this work, make sure you subscribe, like and share the channel. See you another time by another beautiful upload. Goodbye.